Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed in at 134 pounds. He trains at Skywalker MMA and is sponsored by Far West Martial Arts, California. Joining us from Decatur, Illinois, Brynn the Jedi Heathcock. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighed in at 136 pounds. He trains at the Skunk River Grappling Dojo. Joining us from Burlington, Iowa, Brendan Hercules Hoaglin.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our third bout of the evening. It looks like Brandon might have a little bit of reach on him. We'll see if we've got to take advantage of that.
Oh, yeah, he's long, man. He's definitely long.
Brandon, you ready? Brandon, you ready?
Heathcock's not a short guy either, but it looks like Brendan's got the edge on him. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. No touch in the middle. Opening up with that leg kick.
Heathcock switching stances.
Both fighters opening up with some leg kicks there. Nice teep kick from Mr. Hercules.
Get that center.
Nice leg kick. Yeah.
Get him on the cage, throw some punches.
Again, setting things up, right? I mean, it's not a one shot. I mean,
That jab out there, Brandon. You gotta keep something.
you want to be able to put the combination together. Nice inside leg kick from Brandon.
Yo, don't wait.
I like to see both guys lead with the punches before they'll throw those kicks, man.
Yeah, combination setting them up.
Keep something in his face.
Especially these big, tall guys with that length like that. Chopping those legs, man, it obviously inhibits their mobility.
Yo, snap it out there.
Soften those legs up. Nice, oh, nice left hand, yes.
And Hercules deal with that stand up. Let's see.
Hey, punch away from him. Punch away from him.
Brandon says he feels it striking his stand-up.
Good teeth.
Go, jab. Work your way in.
The outside leg kick there, softening up them legs.
Gotta give me a jab.
Brandon doing a good job of switching position there.
Let's go. Shoot him to the body.
Good to see these guys taking their time. Definitely didn't come out in berserker mode, like you said.
Definitely, man. These are veterans, man. As far as I know, both of them have had a lot of fights, a lot of experience. So, we got blood already.
Got a little blood coming from the nose of Hercules.
Something in his face. Don't wait.
Good return from the kick. You got to make them pay from them leg kicks.
Yes, absolutely.
Walk him down. Forward.
Definitely showing respect to each other's prowess. Not rushing in, being reckless. Nice overhand right or left there, barely missed. Ooh, nice upward high kick, yeah. He's got them legs.
Hey, he's got ready to bang. He's about this. Ooh, good
Against the
overhand.
cage,
He's catching him with those overhands, man. That's looking. Tying up.
Scrambling there.
Stay on it. Let's go. Stay on it right now. Pressure. Put your left hand straight down the middle. Put it in his chest.
Looks like Hercules is definitely respecting Heathcock's ability here.
Go. Left hand, right hook, left hand, Brandon.
Go circling in the middle of the cage, feeling each other out.
Gotta work your way in.
We open up this round one.
Man, it's not normal you see two southpaws standing across from each other. That's a hard stance to deal with.
Yeah, I was asking Jens and Pat in previous fights, why is that so difficult fighting southpaw fighters?
Southpaw versus southpaw is difficult because they're used to going against orthodox fighters. I mean, you can tell both these guys they're dealing with it, differently, and it's definitely a hard thing to deal with when you're used to fighting orthodox fighters. Brynn is switching though. He's switching stances, which makes it even more confusing.
Right. Which is he gonna go, right or left?
Oh, both of them are. That's that next level, man. That's the new hybrid fighters, man. They can go both ways.
Ambidextrous, if you will, yeah.
Brynn, that's when you gotta punch.
Starting to utilize that length a little bit with them kicks, some high kicks.
I mean, having a name like Hercules, you gotta live up to
Yeah, you set the bar pretty high there for sure.
Yeah.
Hercules trying to bring some knees there to the midsection into the first round. How would you score that one?
Ooh, it was close, man. They were back and forth. I would give it to Heathcock just for the pressure,
Yeah.
He's got a cut on his eye, and he was landing a lot of harder shots, more significant strikes, I believe.
There we go. It's so somewhat subjective. I wouldn't say subjective. Somewhat subjective with judges watching. Like, what is it? Ring generalship, significant strikes, blood on the face.
Yeah. So I feel like he had the ring control and he was landing the most significant strikes. So
right.
I would definitely give it to Heathcock in that. But you never know what the judges are seeing, you know.
Precisely. That's why you never want to leave it to the judges, ladies and gentlemen.
And that is a testament that I can live up to, man.
Put him to sleep early.
Hey, I've never lost a fight via submission or knockout, so decisions is all I know, man. And the ref or the judges is something you don't want to deal with.
And you're still in the game, right? You got an up-and-coming thing going on. You said overseas, right?
Yeah, I actually signed out to Aries promotion out in Paris, so that's what I'm preparing for. But next weekend I have a boxing match coming up. Just still student of the game, trying to perfect every aspect of it.
Staying busy, man. Good for you. Congratulations, man. That's Paris, France, by the way. My man's international.
Yes, sir. Here we go. The action begins.
Round 2.
Are you ready? Right there. Hey, that's why you got to stand in and punch.
Trying to find a home for them big high kicks there.
I like Hoaglin's high kicks, man. They're nice, man. I think you should set them up a little more.
Yeah.
Go, keep your jab out there.
Heathcock's waiting for him, though. Had that leg, caught that kick. Could have did an inside trip, took him down. Ooh, spinning back fist attempt by Hercules. Missed.
Heathcock's got a good understanding of the range, man. And when he wants to engage, he closes the distance. And it's nice to see a fighter like that because that's hard to do.
Staying elusive, too. He's
fainting. Looking real nice out there. He's mixing it up well.
Keep your jab on it.
taking guesses, switch levels.
I'd like to see Hoaglin a little more long with his jab, man. His arms seem like his reach is super long, so
take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Like I said, Heathcock's putting that pressure on him, though.
Yeah, but he's staying at Hoaglin's range, which is where Hoaglin should be prospering, but it seems that Heathcock has a more understanding of range, and he seems to be landing a little more bigger shots.
But he's staying elusive too, like you said. He's actually staying outside at the end of those potentially long punches and long kicks, but he's able to slip them.
Yeah.
And he's staying just also inside sometimes too, kind of not sneaking on the end of those.
Yeah, in and out, in and out.
Yes, sir.
He's switching stances constantly. It's just, you're unsure of what he's going to do, which makes him more unpredictable, which is good to see.
Yes. Predictably unpredictable is dangerous. Seem to be throwing those leg kicks with authority.
It's a setup.
Be more effective. Yes.
Yeah, he's just setting up his overhand. I mean, as you can see, he's landing it. It's just, see, Hoaglin was he got that jab out. And when you can do that, you can win a fight with just a jab. So.
Right. Especially with that kind of leg. Ooh, nice left. Heathcock found a hole with that left, straight left.
Bring him here, Brandon. Walk in this direction. Something to worry about. Something to worry about.
Nice leg kick. Heathcock there. A welt on Hercules' right leg there. He is expected firing off all these leg kicks.
We haven't seen it hit the mat at all, so we got an exciting fight going on here, guys.
Straight stand-up.
Yep.
Hey, throw your right hand right in his chest. Put it in his chest, Brynn.
End of the second round. Both fighters still busy. Looks like Hercules slowing down a little bit. It seems like Heathcock still got that pressure on.
I think Heathcock just has him confused with the switching stances and the steady feints. It makes it a little hard to let your hands go when you got a fighter like that, man. He's definitely mixing it up well. Hercules just has to get more comfortable with guys like that because the higher levels, that's what you're seeing now. We got guys like TJ Dillashaw, Corey Sandhagen, guys that are mixing it up and switching stances. It makes things look difficult, you know? So I'm excited to see, man, the new generation fighters, you know?
Yeah, just able to do everything, prepared for everything. Burmis, how's our poll looking over there, bud? Has it switched up at all?
Well, it's pretty even, just like the fight seems to be. You got Hoaglin at 47% and Heathcock at 52 and change, and I'd probably give both rounds to Heathcock. He edged him out. He controlled the cage a little bit better, landed a few more strikes, but a very even fight so far.
Without a doubt. Both fighters staying busy, but I think Heathcock is edging him out just a little bit more business as we open up round 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, man, you got to love it because the last 2 fights have been quick endings.
We spoiled him.
Yeah.
Heathcock opens up with some nice outside leg kicks on Hercules. Heathcock trying to get inside there.
Hey, man, you know, to be honest with you, man, I've fought on cards with Heathcock, and I've watched his evolution, man. It's really good to see him evolve as a fighter, man. He's looking so much better than he used to because he's finally found his style. Not taking anything from Hogan, but, you know, I'm seeing a little bit more pressure, a little bit more, you know, composure from Heathcock.
Nice. He's developed as a fighter. You want to see him evolve and not stay, you know, one-dimensional and staying the same when you last saw him. That's obviously a testament of how serious he takes the game.
Definitely, man. He's been active too, man. He's had a lot of fights. Good leg kick from Hoaglin.
Missing with that right hook there. Brynn's trying to move in for the kill here. I think
Heathcock getting a little comfortable. He's dropping his hands. He's starting to showboat a little bit. That's good to see, man.
Gotta be able to take advantage of it, though. Otherwise, you get clowned like Krusty.
Yeah. Never know, man. This is a crazy game.
I have to say, Hercules is doing a good job of slipping a lot of these punches.
Yeah, he's definitely got awareness, man. He's just got to have confidence in it. If you don't have confidence in the ring, it'll eat you up.
Yes, sir.
You can weave all the punches you want, but the judges are not seeing that. They're seeing running. They're seeing you avoiding the action. So let's see if he can take control of the ring, man. I see him. He takes a stand for a little bit, and then he goes to the cage.
Just under a minute left here in the third and final round. These guys both are finding homes with their leg kicks, but not being able to take advantage of other than that.
Heathcock's left leg is looking real red. It's his shin, everything. Both of their legs are beat up.
They'll feel that one in the morning.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. The overhand left lands, and then he switches stances, which makes it more of a problem.
To defend, yeah. Heathcock, nice knee from Hercules against the cage there.
That length is what he has to use.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Without a doubt, even in the tight clinches, he needs to be throwing knees, tight elbows, using his agility because he seems like he can move well.
I wonder how much Muay Thai Hercules has. I imagine a little Muay Thai, that guy could do some damage with some clubs. Yeah.
I mean, his awareness of punches and stuff is definitely there. It's just he's meeting a guy that is coming with nothing but pressure, and that's hard to deal with.
Yeah, that's definitely hard to deal with. And that's where that conditioning and endurance comes into play. That was close, but I do believe Heathcock edged that out, and I think the pressure he put on him is going to be the deciding factor. Firmus, what do you think over there?
I 100% agree, and so do the polls. They say they've edged him out 55% to 45%, and the truth is he was just able to close the distance. He was constantly putting his opponent up against the cage, while Hercules was unable to really put anything other than maybe one strike together and back off. He was really succumbing to the pressure of Heathcock.
Without a doubt. Would have loved to have seen him use that length with more of his advantage, keeping Heathcock outside.
Yeah, that's something you work on though. When you watch your fights, you see there's something you can work on. You see he's able to deal with the pressure. He's able to deal with getting hit. So it's something that he needs to work on is the tie clinch in the range. That's all he needs to figure out. And that goes to the coaches. That's something they should be focusing on with a fighter like that because he's definitely got the skill and ability. It's just something, in this game you got to work on every aspect of it.
He's got that frame like an Anderson Silva frame, and if everyone goes back in the archives and see what Anderson Silva did to Rich Franklin to win the middleweight title, I mean, that was just a Muay Thai clinic right there.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch, but still, that's what you can do when you have that kind of length advantage, and you can put it, you can make it work for you.
He showed a couple moments of stardom in the fight, so I'm not knocking him, but
no, absolutely.
I definitely know Heathcock is game opponent, man, and he's fought the best in case aggression. He always brings it, man. So fighters like that are sometimes tough to get over, but they're definitely a learning lesson. you know. So I'm
Anybody who gets in the cage gets that kudos from me, because that's not an easy thing.
No doubt. Both showing respect to each other.
Always good to see. I love that, man. It's such a violent sport, and you know everyone thinks it's all about that cockfighting, whatever. But no, these guys have the utmost respect. They're martial artists, man.
Right over here, Brandon, right over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to our judges' scorecard for our decision. Our judges scored this contest 30, 27, 30, 27, and 29, 28, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Brynn Heathcock.
I can't argue.
All right, we're here with your winner, Brynn Heathcock. Brynn, first of all, congratulations on a very, very tough and hard-earned victory. I gotta wonder to myself, man, just last month, not even a full month ago, down to full division, very convincing win. You take a fight a division up. What's going on there?
Man, it's really whatever the boss wants. I like to stay active. I want to fight. I was the champ at 35, which I'm coming back for that too. So I'm coming for 25, 35, whoever wants it. I feel good everywhere. So.
All right, so most of the time you're on the opposite side of that, where you usually have a little bit of a length advantage, a little bit of a size advantage. Tonight, your opponent had that advantage on you. What kind of problems did that present for you, or just anything that you weren't expecting?
It definitely made it a little harder to get my combo started. Hard to time his jab. He's real long, so I just wanted to turn it into a banger. You wanted to call me out, so I'm gonna bring an action to you, and let's get in there and do it. So.
Well, you know, it's hard to look past what's right in front of you. With this one out of the way, what's around the corner for Brynn Heathcock?
Whatever. Like I was telling Goodwin. Wherever he wants me, wherever he needs me, 25, 35. There's a fight going on tonight in the 35 division. I wouldn't mind the guy that ends up losing that. I'd like to maybe run that back. I fought both those guys, so we'll see, whatever happens.
All right, well, is there anything that I missed before I let you get to the locker room to start the celebration?
I'd say... Consequently, faith comes from hearing the word, and the word is through Christ, Romans 10:7, and faith has brought all this together. Shout out to Mike Goodwin. I don't care if I ever even made it to the UFC. I've got to fight for Mike Goodwin, and what he does for these fighters is ridiculous. Hats off to him, and thank you guys. Hope to see you soon.
No, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your winner and a class act, Brynn Heathcock.